The destination is complete bullshit. There is no such thing as the destination or goals, your goals, right? They say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Do you get it? Because everything is predetermined. So why do you need to plan anything, right? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And to add to that, wherever you are, there you are. I'm going to insert the Jay-Z clip right here. Watch what he says, because it's amazing, right? Like, no matter where you go, you can go anywhere. You can be in the highest, powerful rooms and all of this, but wherever you go, wherever you are, there you are. You still carry internally that feeling, right? And especially like with travel, I've been in so many luxury hotels and 5-star hotels and beautiful places like Dubai and Bora Bora. But no matter where you are, you still are carrying the internal feeling. The excitement of the place that you're at fades always. It's impossible to not have it fade. It will fade. You will get used to it. It's the same thing with a goal. As soon as you reach that goal, most people actually don't even feel good about it. It's about what happened in between. So with goal setting, you want to set your goal basically with the thought in mind of who will I become trying to attain this goal. That's the proper way to goal set, because now you're focused on the journey part of the goal instead of the destination, because the destination is bullshit. There is no destination. So for example, so watch this, right? If I want a six-pack, like six-pack abs, and I set my goal at, I'm gonna just be a great basketball player. One of the side effects of me aiming at being a great basketball player is going to be getting a six-pack. So between my start point and my end point, all the shit that happens in the middle is what you want, right? What are you gonna get trying to go from point A to point B? That middle part is the real benefit. That's what you actually need to be aiming for, right? And you don't think about it. It's just, take a look at goals you have completed in your life. You might feel good about them, but I guarantee you're on to the next and you don't really care anymore. It was like, okay, cool, I did that, right? You can be proud of yourself. You can spend all that time eating the energy. Eat the energy. Wow, this is so great. I did this shit. It doesn't do you any good, right? It just slows you down, actually. Because now you're like comfortable and think you did something useful. So you might even stop. You might be like, that was good enough, right? And I mean, that's a skill in itself, to be able to walk away. Like someone like Khabib, right? Like the UFC fighter, quitting at the top of his game, like at the top of his career, quitting. Same with The Weeknd, right? The Weeknd says he dropped his last album. Hopefully not. He says he dropped his last album. He's leaving at the peak of his career. So it's super crazy to be able to step away at the top. So back to the travel part and like the lifestyle part, you still carry within who you truly are. So that is the only thing that matters to work on at the beginning. Because it's like this, right? Like that is the middle part of the goal. Like your goal can be, I want to make $10 million. Dude, do you understand who you have to become to make $10 million? Like zoom out on your life. Like, are you even a person that can facilitate being worth $10 million? No, probably not. Who do you have to become to even have that as a reality? Because I'm telling you, most of you, and even me right now, If I receive $10 million, I mean, that's the easy way, right? Like it just gets deposited into your bank account. That's a lot different. Then you have the disconnect. You have 10 million, but you're still this same undisciplined, potentially human. And that's where like lottery winners, they get screwed, right? Because they just lose it all. So like wherever you are, there you are. So fix your inner self first and everything else will follow. Like it's the only thing you should be doing. Let me take a sip of this too for you guys. Ready? What is this? If you're wondering, oh shit, I spilled the powder everywhere. I've got this Toku. It's basically nattokinase. Nattokinase, blood flow and heart health. Gets your circulation going. I love trying random shit, like random supplements and stuff. So remember, when you can't escape yourself. Like my favorite thing that I always say is, it's about how you feel when you turn that TV off, when you put that plate away, when there's no food being intaked, when you're not drinking something. It's about how you feel then, when the video game turns off, when when your phone turns off, when you stop scrolling, when the TV's off, right? That's the key. How do you feel? Because for me, I worked really hard to get to a place where I could live in a cardboard box and be happy. And some of you might not believe that, but I truly could. I truly could. Because I'm able to take anything negative and flip it. Classic example I always give is, if you get a flat tire, you could say, damn, we have a flat tire. This sucks. I hate my life. Or you could say, damn, we have a flat tire. We probably would have got hit by that semi truck if we kept going. Now that may or may not be true. Probably not true. But you just took it and flipped it. Delusional optimism. Pronoia. The opposite of paranoia. Pronoia. Where everything is actually working towards you. And yes, it's a slippery slope. Very dangerous thing to implement into your consciousness. But trust me, it makes you invincible. It really does make you invincible, because I can take any negative thing you give me and I can flip it. And even if the reason is a lie, it can help me not experience that negativity. And so how is that bad? As long as it doesn't make you unempathetic, which I've definitely struggled with, being I call it the optimization problem. Or did I call it something else? No, the optimization problem. It's like you're too obsessed with optimizing and you kind of skip the empathy part. You skip the empathy part. So when someone gives you a problem or is experiencing something that you should show empathy for, instead of showing empathy for it, you skip to giving them the solution. And sometimes that'll come off as horrible, right? Or rude or something. So it's that optimization problem. But I'm just on here thinking, like, dude, you could go anywhere. You could be anywhere. You could be sitting in a 40,000 square foot mansion, right? And I call this one crying in the Lambo. You don't want to be the person crying inside of a Lamborghini. And that's why the mind comes first. Fixing internal, whatever you got to do. And it's so hard to teach and give, but I'm here trying to give you it. It's the delusional optimism. Everything is working in your favor. And you just repeat it to yourself. And people will give you pushback on it, but fuck it, dude. Who cares? Who cares? If they're pushing back on you improving yourself, what is that? maybe that's not even someone you want to be around, you know? So if your inner self is not aligned, you are cooked. No matter what you do, no matter how much success you reach, you're just cooked, because internally it'll be hell. Like external, it can be heaven, but all of it is just numbing unless you know yourself and fix yourself internally.